Hi, Andy here, and that was just one of my simple but really effective tricks I use when I want to add something extra to my playing. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I was doing in just a minute. But right now, I want to invite you to join me in my free live training where I'll reveal many more of these great, easy to learn techniques that will instantly add some magic to your guitar playing. You can find out all the details of this free live training by simply clicking this button here. Okay, now let's take a look at exactly what I was playing. So that was a really simple but effective way of adding a little bit of melody to a chord sequence. So we're sort of using bar chords, but we're not, but I'll explain that in a minute. So what I thought to do, a good way of explaining this is I've got playing a D chord, an E chord, and an F sharp minor chord. And of course, quite a common sort of like, I suppose not a riff necessarily, but a chord sequence. So if you're learning a song and that's what you're playing, you might be doing the downstrokes, so you may be going. And you're playing along to that song, but you can put so much more flavour to it. So you might have someone that you're playing with, or you may just have a bass player, or you may just be doing it on your own. So without going into the details of the bar chords here, we are basically going to be playing a D, E and F sharp minor shape, but not playing the full bar chord. So what I'm doing basically is starting off on that there. So that's the G note, so that's the 5th fret of the D string, and I'm just sliding that up 2 frets. And then I'm hitting the B string. So it goes, and effectively that's your D chord. It doesn't matter if you don't hit that note perfectly, you could go, doesn't really matter. But you're not playing the full bar chord here. So if you're not familiar with bar chords, this is a really good way of getting started. And if you can play bar chords, it's a really good way to make the melody line sound better whilst you're playing the bar chord, or create a melody line. So what we're doing here is basically sliding on the D string up 2 frets, and I'm keeping my finger in the A position. So if you're playing the A down there, you just transpose it up to the 5th fret there, where you're playing the 5th fret of the D, G and B string. So after I've slid up there, I'm actually going to hit the 7th fret of the B string, like that, which is the F sharp note of the D chord. Then we're going to do the same again. We're going to do this time from the 7th fret of the D string up to the 9, and then hit the 9th fret there of the B string. So what we have is keeping those notes ringing out as much as you can, so it's quite fluid. Makes it it's not stuttered. It should be flowing along with the chords. And that's basically your E chord. Okay, so that note there is your G sharp, which is part of the E chord. So we have. Then I'm going to transpose into an A minor shape up there, using the 10th fret of the B, the 11th fret of the G, and the 11th fret of the D. F sharp chord. But we're not playing the full bar, we're just playing those 3 notes. And when I hit that note, so we've got, I'm just playing those 3 notes. And then just putting just playing B, G, D, G strings. But you can put whatever you like in there. You can just do that if you like. You can play it differently going up the neck, because that time I hit the G string as opposed to the B string. But it doesn't matter. This is all about giving you a little bit more confidence and ability to play something that's a little bit different. So when you pick your guitar up, instead of just playing you pick it up and go. So it is really that simple, but doesn't it sound great? And you can do whatever you like, whatever variations. You can even start go back down the neck again and put different little bits in, but that's when you get a little bit more experienced, you can do that. So that is a really good starter for 10 on how we can make a bit of melody line out of some chords. There's plenty more to come. Where that from? So, there you have it. These simple techniques are your secret weapon to effortlessly adding an extra dimension to your playing to make you sound even more awesome. And I've got plenty more tricks up my sleeve which I'll be sharing with you in my free live training. Simply click this button right now for more details, and I look forward to seeing you there. So until next time, it's bye for now.